The rainy season and autumn. Text number 15. गिरिया वर्षधाराभि मन्यमाना न विद्युतो अभिभूयमाना वासनै यथा अधोक्षजचेतसा गिरिया चेतसा गिरिया वर्षधाराभि मन्यमाना न विद्युतो अभियोमाना न वासनै यथा यथोक्षज चेतसा
गिरिया
What meaning? Giriya, the mountains. Varshadharavi, the rain being bearing clouds. Anyamanaha, being stuck. Na vidyatu, did not shake. Abhiyabhuyamanaha, being attacked. Vasunil, by dangers. Yatha, as. Adhokshajaha, adhokshaja cetasa, those whose minds are absorbed in the Supreme Lord. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada's dear disciples. Translation: just as devotees whose minds are absorbed in the personality of Godhead remain peaceful even when attacked by all sorts of dangers, the mountains in the rainy seasons were not at all disturbed by the repeated striking of rain-bearing clouds. Purport: when splashed by torrents of rain, the mountains are not shaken. Rather, they are cleansed of dirt and becomes resplendent and beautiful. Similarly, an advanced devotee of the Supreme Lord is not shaken from his devotional program by disturbing conditions, which instead cleanse his heart of the dust of attachment of this world. Thus, the devotee becomes beautiful and resplendent by tolerating difficult conditions. In fact, a devotee accepts all reverses in life as a mercy of the Lord Krishna, realizing that all suffering is due to the suffering's own previous misdeeds. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा तदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णं चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादां सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमयो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामीनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णं प्रेमं प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिशे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्ते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुरुलंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं शिवरूपधरं। Hare Krishna. We will read also the text 14's translation. Where the rivers join the ocean, it becomes agitated. It waves blown about the wind, just as the mind of an immature yogi becomes agitated because he is still tainted by the lust and attached to the objects of the sense gratification. Hare Krishna. So, I welcome all of you for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class and discussion on this beautiful chapter going on, rainy season in autumn. And today's this verse and the talk and the purport is so beautiful. So, in Hindi there is a saying, सोना जब तक ना आग में जलेगा कुंदन नहीं बनता है. Similarly, here so beautifully description has been given that even if the clouds were hitting the mountains, but they were not at all disturbed. And when the rain was falling profusely, it was actually cleaning them and they were shining like gold. Similarly, in a devotee's life, Prabhupada, explanation has been given here, and the translation that even a devotee gets lot of pain and sufferings, it cleans a devotee actually. Tomaro bhajane dukkha jato hoy sheyoto paramasur. Srimad Bhagavatam speaks such a beautiful descriptions, and especially today getting the opportunity to speak from Srimad Bhagavatam on this topic is very beautiful. As Srimad Bhagavatam also says, Nimna Gamam cha Ganga Devanam Achyuto Yatha Vaishnavanam Jatha Sambhu Puranam Am Idam Yatha. Just like Srimad Bhagavatam is the best among all the Puranas. It's like Mother Ganga. is the best among all the rivers. Among the gods and goddesses, Krishna is the ultimate. And among the Vaishnavas, Shiva is the ultimate. Today is a very auspicious day. Today, Mother Ganga, who started her journey from the Himalayas, met Sagara, and her journey completes today in this Tithi. And that's why it is called Ganga Sagar. Ganga is the only river when she meets the ocean, never loses her identity. Because Ganga is Vishnu Charanamrita. So on this day, getting this verse is very, very, significant. Sometimes we get lot of problems and challenges in life, and we think that the doors are all closed, where we will go. However, if our dedication and we are continuing a devotional service with faith and firm conviction, avashya rakhibe Krishna vishwasya palam, then what we will see that gradually the pain will clean all the dirt which is accumulated in our heart. Maline mochanam pumsam jalasnanam dine dine sakrit gritamrita snanam sansaram nashanam. Whether we see Ramayana or whether we see Mahabharata, it is all about the pains of the devotees. Even when Lord Ram came, to perform, his Leela, Noma Leela here, it was not like the bed of roses, happy ending, or starting is also very happy, no. By the Lord's own personal life with His own people, if you see, Ramayana is very painful. It is called Karun Rasa. It is every single personality is suffering actually. Even if you see Mahabharata, Kunti's prayers, Yatha Rishikesha Khalena Devaki Kangshena Rudhyati Chirat Suchirpita Bimochitancha Saha Atmaja Vibho Tanaiva Nathena Muhur Vipadaganath. That, my dear Lord, your mother and father also suffered so much. Krishna Leela, if you see, Krishna Leela is not like only Krishna is playing flute with Radharani. Those who are nearer to Krishna, they got maximum challenges in their life. Isn't it? Then Kunti Maharani is also repeating, Vishak Davagne Purushad Darshanad Asat Sabhaya Banavasha Kritya Vridhe Vridhe Aneka Maharathas Tato Dronastra Ashwathama Dronastas Chasma Haret Abhirakshita. That means that in Kunti Maharani's life, if you see, Kunti Maharani's life is full of miseries. She was suffering like anything. In any character you take of Mahabharata, Kunti suffered the most. When she was very young, she got just like a childish way, she got a baby. And then she was thinking what to do. From Suryadev, Durvasa Muni gave a blessing. But that blessing became a very big torture for her. Then again, in a very young age, she lost her husband and then 5 children. And then Bhima was given poison. And not only that, they were staying in a place where all were Shatrus, enemies. And then there was an attempt of killing them in Varnavat, Lakshagriha. Not only that, her own daughter-in-law was disrobed in the assembly of so many, people. And not that, that ended there. There was so much problem even after the Kurukshetra war was happening. After Kurukshetra war, her own great-grandson, Parikshit Maharaj, he was been attacked by the Dronacharya's son Ashwathama in the womb. Now you see the life of Prahlad Maharaj. Sometimes people say, Prabhu, we are doing so much problem in our family. Father is just like Hiranyakashipu. Mother is not like Kayadu. Mother is also somehow like that only. I am Daityakuli Prahlad. They say like that. I am suffering so much. I am just like a Daityakuli Prahlad. I am Prahlad in the Daityakul. Then I ask them, is your father giving poison in your food? No, not that much. Is your father putting, gas cylinder on and putting you there and putting a matches? No, not like that. Then you are not Prahlad. You are a very ordinary person. Because what Prahlad is, even if so many problems are happening, he is always thinking, about the Lord's supremacy and Lord's protection. So, if we see the pain that all of our acharyas have gone through, all the pains means even Ramanujacharya, Madhavacharya, so many great souls, they all suffered. They were all lot of problems. Even Krishna says, Matra Shvashastu Gonteya Shita Ushna Shukha Dukkhada Agama Payanita Tam Titik Siksha Bharata. That is the ultimate, that is a favorite sloka of mine, from Bhagavad Gita. Sukha Dukkhada. So you just tolerate. When it is, we are conscious about everything. Today is a chilly day, so everybody is having sweater. It is not a chilly day, so we have a cotton dress. Similarly, Sukha and Dukkha, miseries and happiness, we just tolerate. Yukteswara's devotees, they tolerate. And when we tolerate and we understand this is a mercy of the Lord, what happens actually, we gain lot of experience and we become very strong, and our devotion becomes very intense, and we become very good devotees actually. It purifies. Just like when the gold is being found in the mines, there is a lot of impurities there. Then the gold is being put in the fire. The fire is considered the pain that we go through. And then after some time all the impurity goes because of the touch of the fire. So Krishna's tests. And Krishna sends some personalities in your life, some situations in your life. And then Krishna tells, okay, let me see how much he can go through. But definitely we are not like Kunti Maharani. That Kunti Maharani is saying that all the problems that I have gone through, Krishna, please give me back again. Now here, how many of you will be having this prayer? How many of us? That all the problems that I have gone through, my Lord, please repeat it. Please repeat it. How many? Please raise your hand. None. Why? Because we are fearful. But Kunti is very fearless. Kunti is, saying that Vipada Santu Tat Tatra Jagat Guru. You please give me all the problems. And she is telling about the problems also, what she has gone through. Because she has unflinching faith on the Lord's lotus feet. She has that faith that Krishna will definitely take care of her. It's like when the baby, the babies, you put it in the air, woo, like that, and then you catch them. And they are very happy when they go up. Because they know that the father or mother will catch. Hare Krishna. Understand? If they are not having that faith, they will not laugh. They will feel that I am gone, gone. But they have faith, that's why they enjoy that. That my father and my mother will, just like, in Krishna's hand. Anything happens, Krishna, avashya rakhyabhi Krishna Vishwasupala. If you see the life history of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, even Srila Prabhupada, it is not like what we are enjoying now. What we are enjoying now, our acharyas and our previous, great personalities, they suffered a lot. The father always tries his level best to protect the children. Similarly, When they become also big, they also wanted to do something to protect their juniors. So if you see the ISKCON history, how much Prabhupada has gone through, a little bit of money and going to the Khidirpur dock and traveling in the boat, Jaladuta, to heart attacks, reaching there, no people this side, no people that side, and he is going and he is having so much faith in Krishna, and sometimes that 100 grams of butter he is using for weeks, and one apple 3 days, and we just take our plate and very having lot of confidence, Prasad will be there in the kitchen, we will go up. So he suffered, tolerated. That's why we are enjoying Krishna consciousness. So we need to understand this, and certain pains we need to voluntarily take, at least to try to offer a Pushpanjali to the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, that whatever you have done, we cannot repay you. Like you see, Prabhupada was invited in the Los Angeles. There is a big program. In that program, Prabhupada used to, is supposed to attend. And there was a connecting flight from New York. And he has to run with his luggage. And he fell down. He got, pain in his knees. All his, what do you call that, trunk was scattered. Then he stood up again, tried to assemble everything. Some devotee, some other people, they helped. He was alone traveling, in the beginning days. And then what he did, he again tried, and his knees were bleeding, hands were bleeding, Srila Prabhupada. But he went, and he did so much tapasya, so much pain. In the morning, one day, in the Bowery Street, he saw his typewriter is stolen. Then the person who was coming in the morning time to help him, in the night he got drunk and he was hitting the door. You have read Lilamrita, right? Then what Prabhupada will do is, the old man, he may get beaten by this person. He's totally drunk and he was fearing that, oh Krishna, please save me. The door should not break. And this man should not come in. Now you see, starting from Kunti Maharani to Prahlad Maharaj to Dhruva Maharaj to all the great personalities, what pain we are going through, please tell me. Right? What pain we are going through? Yeah, we are getting pain because we have taken prasad, sleep is coming, we are trying to get rid of sleep. That pain we are getting. That pain we are getting. Oh, so nice prasad we got. One day, Prabhupada didn't have anything. So they made the juice of the, watermelon, and the skin of watermelon was cooked as a sabji. Now just imagine that thing we are giving in the kitchen, we are getting in the morning. Will you say, wow, Krishna Prasad ki jai? Don't worry, we are not going to get that, because Bengal is blessed to get so many vegetables by the mercy of Mother Ganges. So that's why if you see the lives of great personalities, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's our own personal associates, Srivas Thakur, he lost his son. Mahaprabhu was doing kirtan, and at that time, Mahaprabhu was saying, I'm not liking, I'm not enjoying the kirtan today. So anything happened in the house. So then the devotee said that Srivas Thakur's son passed away. And Mahaprabhu said, how it is possible that you didn't tell me? And all of us, we know that, Mahaprabhu, how miraculously the son got back his life and was speaking so much beautiful philosophy to make them understand. So more close you are to Krishna, more Krishna will send you little challenges to purify us. And that purification, if you are very, very peaceful, that makes us, Krishna becomes very happy actually. So sometimes, we need to understand those who are in our movement for so many years. It's not easy. And we need to give them respect. We need to understand that we are not going through such pains that they have gone through. Srila Tamal Vishnu Goswami Maharaj ate only potato and salt for months because there was no food to get in China. Everything is contaminated. Can we eat potato for months? Only for 5 days of Bhishma Panchak it becomes so challenging, isn't it? Sometimes we need to think about all this thing. We need to introspect that what we are getting and what our previous personalities are. Even if you see the life history of the devotees in USSR, how many of you have read the Salted Bread? We should read more about the pains that we have gone through. Then the companion nature the mind gives, it will be pacified. What I am getting, I am not getting so much pain. That's why I don't know what is pain. Just like there was a queen, later part, she was being gallowed because she didn't know what is pain. So when she got the news that people are starving, they are not getting bread, then she is telling, why don't they eat cake? Even if they are not getting bread. Hare Krishna. She does not have the idea what is they are going through. So similarly, sometimes happen, we become very irrelevant because we don't know what we have gone through. One Prabhupada disciple was giving a talk, and then suddenly he asked us, do you know what Srila Prabhupada has done? So everybody said, yes, we know from the Lilamrita. Then he said, do you understand what Srila Prabhupada has done? He said, then some of us said that yes, we are trying to understand. Then he said a very important thing. He said, unless and until you come to the age of 70, you will not appreciate what Srila Prabhupada has done. Unless and until you become 70, you don't understand what Srila Prabhupada has done. With the age of 70, going and taking all the challenges, suppose we are going for yatra now, we arrange everything in advance. Then people, though if they are new people, they ask, they have a list whether the geyser is there or not. This is a common, it is a common bathroom or a person, what do you call that? Attached bathroom or not? Or how many times you will get prasad? But devotees of Krishna, those who really love Krishna, they don't bother about anything. Our one devotee who served this temple is Radha Govinda, is Narayani Mataji, Prabhupada disciple. She was telling that every single day they used to go, personally the pujaris and all of them, they used to go to the Jogu Bazaar, Jadubabur Bazaar and get the things. And many times they used to only eat, rice dough and some vegetables, that's all, because it was not so conducive, money was not there and so many problems were there. There was only in Prabhupada room there was water, and Radha Govinda's place there was water. No other water was coming, no other place. Everybody used to take bath in the pukur. But now we have hot water, we have everything. So more we get facilities, more voluntarily we should offer our services to the Lord and to please the deities. Otherwise, it will be a problem. A man, very rich man, he went out of his house and he told his servant, take care of my house. And then when he was taking care of his house, there was a very nice soft bed. In that bed the servant just like sat, and it was so soft, he slept. And as he slept, suddenly he got a hit with a stick, and he saw that his Lord has come, his master has come. He said, how dare you are sleeping here? He started beating him. And then after beating sometimes, the servant started laughing, smiling and laughing. Then he said, why you are smiling, why are you laughing? Then he said that only for 30 minutes I am sleeping in this bed, and I am getting this much beating. Every night and day you are sleeping here. How many beating is waiting for you? Hare Krishna. So in the purport, the last word is been given here. Sometimes some pains have been given. We get some pain because of our previous karma. And because of that previous karma, it gets neutralized when you get some pain. Prabhupada was giving a lecture in Australia, and suddenly one person stood up and started blaspheming Srila Prabhupada. So all the other young people, they were about to hit him. Then Prabhupada said, just tolerate. And after he finished, Prabhupada told, maybe in my previous life, which is just an example Prabhupada is giving, as a humble servant of Krishna. Maybe in my previous life, Hare Krishna, I maybe has given pain to him and he has returned it back. So now it is equal. So if we don't take any pain involuntarily doing some service for Krishna, but pain is inevitable in this material world. Either for a devotee, on your own you take some voluntary pain. Getting up in the Mangala Arati, coming for Guru Puja is a painful thing. Hare Krishna. Because mind tells, no need to go, we can enjoy and we will go. Because, peace for this. In Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's time, everything was peace. Even for Sandhya Arati, even for evening Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Chaitanya Charitamrita Path. Everything he personally used to give, and everybody has to be there. Now you imagine, it was 64 rounds of chanting Hare Krishna. Otherwise, he is not a devotee only. Srila Prabhupada ki. Minimum 16 rounds he has given. Now sometimes we feel, why they are asking us to come for Bhagavatam? Why they are, Are ye tumhare liye acha hai babu? That is the reason you have come to love Krishna. But that much also we don't want to do. Then you will suffer more. Be ready. Because material world means there will be suffering. If you don't if you don't run, if you don't take austerities, if you don't listen, different pains will come. Because this world is dukkhalayam asashvata. Someone will come in your life, like Duryodhana and Dushasan, Shakuni, Karna. And they will start giving you all the purification. It has been accumulated for a long time. मेरे को कुछ करना नहीं है, चुपचाप जड़ो है रहना है. Jadavara is your devotee, Baba. That's why the devotees of the Lord, they take voluntary service. I knew one devotee. He always used to come to the management and tell, Prabhu, I am free from this time to this time. Can I do some service? That is it is slowly becoming, a rare species. But it's an ideal way of doing, service. That Prabhu, I am free from this time to this time. Can you engage me? I'm not engaged. But if somebody is engaged a little bit more, we feel it's too much. Even in the government sector also 8 hours you have to serve. But then that pain also we don't want to take. But then you just imagine how much accumulation of pain is waiting for us. If we are not voluntarily doing all this devotional service, Sadhu Sangha Nam Kirtan Bhagavata Shravan, Mathura Vas Srimurti Shraddhyaya Seva. We give our arguments, whom we will cheat. Because Krishna is the biggest cheater. He will cheat us like anything. So that's why a devotee is always careful. Yam and yam. And then he is chanting his rounds, he is careful. And in this way, when they love Krishna, it is so wonderful. Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, when he used to bring the irons from Jamshedpur, many times they got that it is getting stolen. When the car, they will put the truck in a place, they will eat. And during that time, the driver will say, okay, now you go and eat also. And during that time, there is a whole team, they will steal the iron rods. So what Maharaj then did, the whole travelling from Jamshedpur to Mayapur, he used to sleep and stay on the iron rods. Now we may see he is having a big car, but nothing comes free in this material world. They have done enough for Krishna. They have slept with poisonous snakes and eaten one time in the floods. In the floods also in Mayapur, they have months they stayed together only with dogs and animals and cows. And now we cannot think that if certain facilities they are getting and certain facilities they need to, because of the body needs that. So they have achieved that power of sacrifice, the power of pain that they have gone through. That's why they are so worshipable. That's why even any Srila Prabhupada disciple, yesterday we were hearing from Radha Vallabh Prabhu, how much these great personalities, they struggled. So what we need to do is, we need to also understand, let us do our part. And we are getting enough, facilities. The authorities, they are doing it for us. And for that reason, what we need to be having sense of gratitude and service attitude. Let me do the basic things that is expected from me. Let me come for the programs. And who will be benefiting from that ultimately? Who? Ultimately us only. We will benefit. So that's why in today also, if you see anything wonderful we want in our life, there will be pain. Sagar king's sons got burnt. It was a need that Mother Bhagavati, Ganga appears here in this world. Then 4 generations, Sagar's son, grandson Anshuman's son Dilip, Janmejay, then Bhagirath. They did so much tapasya. Bhagirath tapasya, there is a saying. So much tapasya. Then she got ready, okay, I will come. And when she appeared, Mahadev took her, that current. And then Bhagirath was bringing her here. And when she was going through, she also faced lot of challenges when she was coming. Jamna Muni drank her. Then also so many problems. If you read Ramayana, Vishwamitra Muni is telling all this pastime of Mother Ganga, that how she appeared. And all these great personalities have gone through lot of pain, lot of challenges. And that's why these kirtis are being glorified all over the world. Chalat chittam, chalat vittam, chalat jivana jovanam, chalat chalat idam sarvam, kirtir jasa sajivati. Kirti means pain. Chalat chittam, chitta is flickering. Chalat vittam, money is flickering, flickering. Chalat jivana jovanam, jivan and jovan will also go. But one thing will stay back. What will stay back? Kirti jasa sajivati. And what is kirti? Kirti means you have to do something for the great, person. Now we go to Jagannath Puri. The Lord appear very easily? No. Now we read Chaitanya Charitamrita. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has gone so much in trouble just to get Chaitanya Charitamrita. Prabhupada, Mayapur, this temple. Now we should not forget, because we have to give the Prithri ring. Now our Prithri ring is our spiritual master, he is our father. And what he is expecting from all of us? He is expecting a very simple thing, that as Kunti Maharani is saying, just like Ganga flows towards the ocean, let my mind always flow, always remember to the lotus feet of Krishna. If we do that, then we will be a successful person who is trying to achieve Krishna in this life. We hear the pastimes of Gita Panda, we hear the pastimes of Dasya Baudi. All of you heard? And then we speak very nicely all this thing, Hare Krishna. for making others happy and others little charmed by Krishna consciousness. But all these things we read and we study, we need to also contemplate and understand what I can learn from this. Ramayana says there are 4 things. These 4 stages makes the hearing complete. Whatever we hear, we should think. That is called manan. Then nidhi dhyanam. Nidhi dhyanam means you use certain things that you have heard in your life. Shravan, manan, nidhi dhyanam, and then kirtanam. If we are giving a talk, how much sacrifice our people have done, so we need to take care of this sacrifice, no? If you don't take care of this temple, the people, devotees have so much sacrifice for this temple. And if this temple is not beautiful, I am a part to take care of this temple and the deities and the festival and the yatra. Everything we need to take care. And for that we need to take care of our spiritual life also, otherwise how we will survive? So all these things gives a pain. Material world means we need to get some pain. If you are voluntarily not getting any pain, material world will give you some pain. So Guru knows that. Because Guru knows that, he engages us in the service of the Lord. And if you are sincere, then we will get that result. You know, there is a joke about it. One Guru got 2 lazy disciples. You know, Santa and Manta. So now Guru, whenever he will sit down for his Shaligram worship, he needs 108 tulsis. And this Santa Manta forgets, because they are all always lazy. So then one day when Guru was worshipping, and once he sits down in the asana, he cannot get up, otherwise there will be Bigna. That's the law. So one day he sat down in the asana and saw that his disciple Santa and Manta have not got the tulsis. So he said, "Hey Santa, hey Manta, where is the tulsi?" And they were sleeping. They missed Mangalarati, Hare Krishna. They were sleeping. And they were telling, "Oh Guruji, what is tulsi?" They said, "Tulsi? You don't know tulsi? Every day I worship tulsi. You know, with tulsi I worship Shaligram. You are supposed to get." "Oh Gurudev, we forgot which plant it is. We don't know which plant it is. We don't know how it looks, the tulsi." Matlab chinta karo ki avastha. And the Guru is also Guru. Guru said, "Okay, you come here. Because I cannot get up from the asana, take me with the asana. And take me to the garden. I will show you what is tulsi." And they knew where is tulsi. And Guru is very heavy, you know, Guru means bhari. And Guru was also very bhari. So, you know, when Prabhupada goes for Rath Yatra, those who are taking, they will understand how Prabhupada bhari. And Prabhupada is so heavy. So, and they knew where is the tulsi. So, they directly they were taking him to the tulsi plant only. Because at the core of his heart, they know I am doing nonsense. So, they were taking him directly to the tulsi plant. The Guru said, no, I think it is that side. So, always, 1 hour Guru was holding, they were holding Guru and was going all the places. This is not tulsi. They were taking again, no, this is not. After 1 hour of carrying Guru, we were sweating. You don't know tulsi, huh? This is tulsi plant. Hare Krishna. So now the thing is that in our life also, pujaris are doing pujari service, they don't ask tulsi from us. Because Ajay Krishna Prabhu is already taking care. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ajay Krishna Prabhu, he takes care of tulsi. You don't have to worry about tulsi. Nobody will ask you to get tulsi. However, whatever is being given to us, we need to do that, Then you will be happy. We are not, actually I tell you, we are leading a Raja's life as a devotees. Who enjoys the most? The servant enjoys the most in the family. The queen also never enjoys. Kings, all food gets, if you see just opposite of our temple, the garden and the house, it is totally empty. I sometimes look, Nobody's only for, maybe 1 month or 2 months, the people come. Who enjoys? The servants. They enjoy the garden, they enjoy the terrace, they enjoy the rooms. Sometimes I see they are seeing movies also in the big, home theater. All of them are sitting and they are all, niche hi baithte hain. I observe. And I see, this is so nice that because they are serving a big person, the servants are also enjoying. Similarly, the big personalities are here. How beautiful this temple is. How beautiful Prabhupada room is. How beautiful this whole bungalow is. How beautiful is our prasadam is. Every time, 3 times hot prasad. Who gets? Which multimillionaire get, you tell me? They only eat dry, maybe they are getting, but it is lucky people who get that. We are not taking anything which is coming from the fridge. The whole concept of fridge is you get basi. But we are getting every single day hot prasad, isn't it, Mataji? Yes, Hari Bol. So how merciful Krishna is. How merciful Lord is. In the morning we are getting up and seeing the Lord standing in front of us. And our life starts with Kirtan. कितने लोगों को होता है? Our life starts with Guru Puja. And when they start sending you message, good morning, 10 o'clock, all our Panchanga Bhakti is already done. Sadhu Sangha, Nam Kirtan, Bhagavata Shravan, Mathurabad, Sridhurti, Shraddha Seva, already done. Morning program is done, everything is done. Sara din ke liye you got energy. Raksha Kavach, Kavach, Nishin Kavach we read, then so many prayers we do. It's done. And this much also if you don't do, then wait. Something is coming. Hare Krishna. If you don't take, on your own, if you are just thinking, I will enjoy Krishna, Krishna will say, I am supposed to enjoy you, my dear darling. Hare Krishna. You are not said to enjoy me. Bhuktaram Vidyatapasam, Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, Suridam Sarvabhutanam Yamtamam Shanti. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by his own example, he is teaching. Whenever somebody is giving him something, he is saying, this is Krishna's. Draupadi was serving a dome who burns the dead body because the Panchajanma Shankar didn't blow in the first day of Rajasuya Yajna because one devotee, that dome was not been invited. So Krishna called him through Nakul and Sahadev. Draupadi personally cooked. And then when he was eating, he mixed everything and ate. Draupadi was thinking in her mind, he is really a low caste person, cannot eat nicely in different flavors, differently he cannot enjoy. So even at that time also the conch was not blown. So at that time Yudhishthira was saying, Maharaj was saying, why the conch is not being blown? The Panchajanya. Then somebody has insulted some of my devotee. Then Draupadi said, yes, I have thought a wrong thing about this person. Then he said that why don't you ask him why he mixed the food and ate? And then the servant said, that person said, Krishna is Rasaraj and I cannot enjoy the way Krishna enjoys. So for me all rasas should not be enjoyed. I am not eligible to enjoy all the rasas. So I mixed everything and ate. Hare Krishna. For Krishna, all the other items should be in the different pots because he is Rasaraj. He is the enjoyer. So in the same way, we are here. Once we think that I will enjoy, separate from, yes, we need to take rest, we need to eat good food, we need to do some exercise for keeping our body fit, we need to wear, good clothes, washed clothes because we are representing Krishna. But we need to do the services expected from us. Then the reaction of enjoying something will be gone. Otherwise, there will be a lot of unwanted things coming in our life, which we may think, why this problem has come in my life? Maybe you have not done justice to the privileges given to all of us. मैं तुमको दिया था, तुमने तो उसको यूज नहीं किया. So that's why a devotee is always keen to understand Srimad Bhagavatam. That all these things, whatever is happening in my life, that is just because of the mercy of the Lord. Anything good is happening, it's a blessing of the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. And all the challenges I am facing, it is my karma, which I am supposed to get more. But because of the mercy of the Lord and the devotees, it is becoming very less. I am supposed to cut my leg, but only my finger is a little bit cut. It happens. So for that reason, a devotee is always thanking Krishna. Oh Krishna, thank you very much for all the wonderful things that you have given. In this temple also, all the devotees who are serving this temple, like Rajeshwar Prabhu and Navajogendra Prabhu, so many of them, they know that how beautifully this temple has developed and developing. So we need to thank Krishna, thank the devotees and thank each other, inspire each other by coming for all the programs, coming for all the festivals, inspiring each other. And we must have two things in our heart, sense of gratitude and self-service attitude. Don't run. If we run, there will be problem. See, in my life, now I have understood for a few years, I need to plan my next day also, next week also. And if I am not having anything, at least I do two things. Either I hear Kirtan, you can ask Ritwik Gaur Prabhu, he is very closely associated with me, and Parananda Prabhu also, or I go to sleep. No wasting of time. This I have decided. Either service, जगह हुआ तो सेवा करो, नहीं तो सो जाओ, नहीं तो कीर्तन सुनो. And I have seen by practicing this, I am very happy. Hare Krishna.